Yeah.
Alright.
Uh,
Let's move on
you,
to NFL.
yeah,
Best song on the record.
Yeah, this song is like up there. It's really, really
This
eh.
song's
cool.
great.
This song, what's really cool about this song is the title. It's nine fucking lives written backwards.
Oh, that's what that is. For
Oh, I was
years
like,
I've
what
been.
is this? It's
Ni
like even
It's not nine. Nice,
bleh,
nice
bleh.
fucking life written backwards. That's what it
Bro,
is.
I've been wondering what it's
Oh,
for
fuck, I'm
years.
stupid.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought it was some like monster name
Dude, I
with
was like,
like
what?
NFL in bracket.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck is an Ifnekufesin? I was like, I'm not gonna fucking. That sounds like I just did a fucking Lovecraftian spell and just summoned Cthulhu or some shit.
The call of
Yeah.
Um,
But this is
Bekenstein.
Yeah, but this is it's
Buckstein.
nice, nice fucking life backwards. And what's cool about this song? This is a tribute song. Oh my god, Shang. This is a tribute song to a comedian called John Belushi. And
I've heard
Oh
that
yeah,
name.
holy shit.
Ooh, like John Belushi. That sounds familiar. I gotta keep talking. I'm gonna
yeah,
search that up.
and
I mean, he was the king
when I was
to
doing
like
more research, he
for
said that like he was a
Uh,
captain of his high school football team. So that's the NFL reference.
ah.
oh, I
So
thought I was like, for the longest time, I was like, what the fuck does this have to do with the National Football
yeah,
League?
so it's like a
But
nice little circle where it connects. There's all these dots that connect, and like it's really, I guess, tight, right? So
How do the lyrics connect
John
to him? How
Belushi, man.
connect to the actor? Because to me, the whole time it sounds like it's about like a guy who's just been lying his whole life and he's been taking advantage of people, and then he realizes later on that you know that karma's a bitch and it hits him in the face. That's what I understood from the lyrics. How does it connect to the actor?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
I I know a few things about him though.
Yeah.
Like he was a mess. Like just
Oh,
fucked up all the time.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
really?
that makes sense then.
Maybe that
Yeah.
because yeah.
I think this is the first song that I do like. I like the song. I do. I like the riff, the solo. Like I said, it was just decent, but I really like the riff. And the beginning parts.
Yeah.
My biggest and even the vocals is fine. Everything's fine. I don't like the bass tone on this. To me, it
I
just sounds.
I think I know what it yeah. No, go,
It
sorry.
is it just it sounds like I'll just say it quick, my apologies.
No, no, go.
It sounds like the bass is not put in properly, and it just sounds like it just sounds like a rattling. It doesn't
Yeah.
and like it doesn't sound like there's a bass line or bass riffing. It just sounds like blang 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 like a
Yeah.
metal string rattling. It doesn't like to me that was the most distracting part of the song because I'm like, this sounds so fucking cool. I love the force of the
NFL.
drums and the vocals,
Yeah.
and yeah, the
But
chorus too. With the chanting, I feel like that's another aspect of the hardcore part is a lot of punk bands have that gang shouting in their
yeah,
choruses,
exactly.
and I mean with the NFL and like we said before, the I am the law. Um,
Yeah.
Sorry.
no. I felt like though it was such a killer song. The only thing that fucking ruins it for me is the bass. It was so distracting.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna be
noticed
honest.
that
Yeah.
too.
Sorry. Go ahead, John.
No, I just want to say the bass on this album is at a nice spot, but I know the bass player, he uses his like hands to
His
play.
fingers.
Yeah, so I think there's like that's kind of
Rattle.
how it sounds
Yeah.
like, right? Because he's kind of
No, but
so
but on like Kana Mosh when you hear I mean it sounds like
yeah,
a bass. It just sounds
that's
raunchy
true.
and crunchy.
Yeah.
This, I mean, it sounds like it just sounds like rattling, and I'm like, what happened to it? I mean, I
Yeah.
think sometimes during the chorus it sounds way tighter. It sounds like so it actually does sound somewhat like a bass, but then for the most part, like I said, it just sounds like rattling. It doesn't sound good at all. What did you find about it? What were you gonna say, Diego?
I was gonna
So
say
my
like
apologies.
I didn't even notice the bass of what the hell you're talking about. So I guess I was so caught up in like the chorus or the vocals that like
Mhm.
it's a really good song to sing along to. And like I love the lead thing that that the guitar does at the end of the riff. Like it's yeah, yeah, like
Yeah,
it's this is a really like good song. Like yeah. That's all I wanted to say is that I don't know what the hell you're talking about with the bass.
well, you hear it, John, right? Like I'm
Some
not crazy.
sometimes for me it's no. It's not that annoying. It's just because I'm kind of used to that sound because sometimes like I hear a song and I notice that and all that goes in my brain is like, oh, the bass player is not using a pick. Like that's all that goes through my brain. I'm just like as long as I could hear a note of some kind, then I don't really care. I mean, as long as the bass player's not just like fucking like
Slapping,
just like random sounds with
Yeah.
his bass, then it's
just
like I don't really
fucking
care.
Chris Benoiting his fucking bass. Um, I don't
I
see.
love
That's the thing.
chords.
I couldn't tell you a riff from it. Like for the bass
Yeah.
part. Like I feel like that was the worst part. I feel like Diego thinks I'm a fucking psychopath or like I'm crazy. But legit, like if you
I don't know.
re-listen
It's not
to it,
that bad for me though. Like I enjoy it. I don't know.
I I I do like the song as a whole, but I feel like the bass for me just ruins it. That's the only part because I feel like the drum and the vocals, like Diego said, great combination there. They definitely some of the strongest part on the song.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that overshadowed the bass for me and I didn't even notice it. So that's probably why. If I go re-listen to it right now and like I just focus on the bass, then I'll probably notice what you're talking about, but I never
Do it
noticed it.
after. I think of that in mind. Just listen to the bass. You'll just hear bang 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 bang, like you can't tell there's a riff, like there's a bass line there.
All right.
Overall, though, I do like the song. Just the bass, I could do without.
All right. Let's move on to